I do remember like meeting, like waking up to Lilium Oath. So do I still see her over in the room or no? I don't see anybody. So there's nobody over there. Um, am I free from anything? Like, is there anything on me? Like, am I free to walk around? Okay. So the moment I wake up, I probably like try to get up and observe what's like around me and try to see what I have on me. Like, do I have like my phone or um and then I'll try to see if there's anything peculiar around the area, like on a table or something. Then I'll
Oh.
try to like, if I see anything, I'll probably try to interact with it. Is there anything? I
Um,
guess not.
I'm sure they can hear me now. Nobody could hear me at first, but anyway, you are able to find your phone. There's nothing of particular note around you, though.
Do I get to read it or understand it?
No, no, not a note. Like, there's nothing to notice around you.
Okay, so the
Yep.
what about the note though? Like it's like in normal human language or what?
No, no, there is no note. There is
Oh,
nothing
there's no.
of note.
Okay. Okay, so since there's nothing over here, I try to get my phone and like, try to get out just to see what's out there. But quiet.
Gotcha. So, as you're hopping out of bed, a very short nurse actually ends up walking into the room with wild hair.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Am I sentient?
You are sentient, I think.
Oh boy. I look at Elise.
You show up in a nurse's outfit.
I am not supposed to be here. I am not qualified for this. I I like look around. Do I recognize anything around me?
uh, you recognize that this is seemingly the hospital that you woke up in with everyone else, but you couldn't find them, and you ended up stealing a nurse's outfit?
Uh, do I look down at my do I have a name tag?
You do. It's some random lady that looks nothing like you.
Oh, I can doctor that in like 2 seconds. That's fine. That's fine. Um, so I look over at Elise. How you doing?
I look at her surprised. I'm like, do you know where we are?
I think we're in the hospital. And you look like you were a patient. I was a patient before I ascended to nursedom.
Well, what kind of hospital is this?
Not a very secure one. Uh, I don't know. That they did not put up very much of a fight at all.
A what?
I mean, you want to get out of here, or I don't know. I don't know how we got here. Last thing I remember, did I get unalived, Aster?
No. You saw the cloaked figures, much like Elise. You saw the cloaked figures and passed out. Then you woke up with all of your friends, and then you went back to sleep, and then you woke up and all of your friends were gone.
Ah,
Yep.
we were roofied. Plotline roofied. Shit.
So I'll probably like look at Crystal and be like, "Well, who are you? And are you actually trying to break out of the hospital?"
Uh, my name's Gristle, and yeah, I think so. I was with my friends, and then they disappeared, and I don't like that. I'm not a main character. I'm not supposed to be here.
But why are you gonna try to break away? And have you seen anybody who's named Lily of Oz?
I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't trust this place. It don't feel right. Can I roll a vibe check?
You can give me a decipher intent on the hospital. A decipher intent on the hospital.
That's just like how I do with doors.
Yes, much like how you decipher intent the doors.
3d6 plus 9.
Together, you'll both leave the hospital and decipher intent the pavement.
I forgot how this works.
/R.
/R. /R.
No.
You mean R slash?
No, /R, but then you click enter before you continue.
Laura is a screaming.
I can't hear her.
She was doing the noise whistle thing.
Oh. Popo. So
I got a 20.
So among your intent deciphering abilities on the building that was a hospital, it does seem very hospital-like. It seems as if it was designed to take care of sick people.
You can suck a dick.
However, to go slightly further, it is definitely, I don't know, the entire situation is odd. Why did you wake up in a hospital inside School Island where you've lived all this time? Like, did you all have a really bad trip? And you guys just got your stomach pumped, or?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would have had a trip. Like, there was one time where I ate a mushroom pizza that was like 90% mushroom and like 10% pizza. It just Gristle, like, just sit there for a second.
Think on the pizza.
think on the pizza. Yeah, Gristle has no idea what to do.
Well, Elise, what are you thinking?
Mm. So she's just gonna sit down. Um, well, if we're gonna try to break out of here, I hope that you don't mind if we look for my friend. I think I came here with somebody.
You think you came here with someone?
Yeah.
Okay, we can look for them. What did they look like?
As far as I remember, he's a guy with a hat, and he looks like a flashy guy that
Got
likes
you.
card games and has a dual disc. So
Ah, cardboard nerd. Ah, I get you. I get you.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at. Well, he was a guy with a hat. um.
That's a good descriptor. I mean,
So you guys are going to scour the hospital looking for this guy with a hat and a dual disc.
yes.
yes.
All right. So when you leave your room, you do see several nurses walking around. One of them's, pushing someone in a wheelchair. Very hospital-like stuff going on. Don't worry, Nero. You didn't miss much. You missed Elise and Gristle meeting and Gristle deciphering intenting of the hospital. But, yeah. You come into a hallway, very hospital-like hallway, people all around.
Hmm. And Numamon isn't anywhere to be found.
No. No Numamon or Lunamon at all.
And we're completely outside of the digital world.
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
Yeah. Did I don't trust it at all.
um, if I open my phone or Digivice, does it work
It has a phone.
or does it not? It's a phone, but it's not, with the functions of the Digivice.
No.
I look over at Grizzle and like show her my phone. And by any chance, do you have anything, something like this, like a Digivice?
A Digivice. Okay, so I'm not crazy. That's nice. I was starting to wonder for a second. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't have my Digivice. My Digivice is a gun.
And you lost it?
Yeah, I'm not packing right now. It's very unfortunate. It's very
Oh,
handy.
oh no. Um, by any chance, like when you came here, like if you know about the Digivice, then do you know also about Aster?
Oh yeah, he's missing. Yeah, no, I don't remember anything. Like I haven't been able to get a hold of Aster since I've come back to this hospital, I guess.
Well, have you also met that person named Lilium Oath?
Oh yeah, the person who made Aster.
So she did make Aster.
Yep, she was real nice. Unfortunately, I was very high when that happened.
Oh my gosh. And unfortunately we weren't able to interact with her. Um well, since we're searching for my friend, do you mind that we search for her too?
Yeah, absolutely, we can do that. That sounds like a good idea.
So, what's the game plan? Are you going to, like, go room by room? Maybe you're gonna ask a nurse, or...
Well, if she tried to break out, I don't think asking a nurse is smart. So, I'm I'll probably try to like, well, I'm gonna ask her if you wanted to um just try to explore the hospital just us two, or what I also gonna ask like if you want to ask a nurse though.
Can I get to a computer so I can look them up and see if they're on the registry, whether it's a medical record or if they're employed or anywhere in the hospital?
um, Unfortunately, most of the computers have are behind counters where there are professionals working on them. You can try. I,
I can do myself a perform. I'm gonna crack my knuckles. Uh, hemoglobin. Uh, hematoma tumor band-aid. I could be a doctor.
Well, I can try to distract whoever's using a computer and then let her try. Maybe a
Yeah.
okay. You can both give me perform rolls.
this
Oh
is gonna be
boy.
wait.
Where is my perform? 3d6 plus 12.
And here I am. I haven't actually modified my stats yet since the last session.
So. Hmm. Elise, how are you distracting them for Gristle?
Okay, so I tried to come up to the nurse and do small talk and be like, "Hey, sup?" Like, um, try to ask more about the hospital and then like try to maybe gesture her into like um coming over to me and be like, "Baby, you can help me with something because I'm feeling something like on my chest and I don't know if my medication is enough for it."
Um, so Gristle, give me a computers roll, but
Do 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 do
the
do.
nurse, definitely having no reason to doubt you, comes around the counter, is like, "Ah, yes, I don't know. Was no one there when you got up? We should get you back to your room."
No, 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 no. I just maybe you should just like, hold on to me. Like, I'm just a little bit dizzy.
Well, yeah, you were out for a couple days. I don't know if you should be up just yet. If you want, I
I
can
also
I can get the doctor for you, and they can check your condition out.
may I know the name of my doctor?
Uh,
The
uh,
sound.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Reed.
That was so random. But I was hoping like it was somebody like, Lily, but okay. um I guess my doctor can take a look at me, but I don't want to leave here in this place. So, do you mind if I stay and wait for the doctor to come over here?
uh, I suppose you can take a seat over there and stay out of the other patients' and doctors' ways.
Okay. As long as it doesn't go back to her desk, it's fine.
Um, Gristle, what were you looking for on the computer?
Second Flora fell off the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Gristle, what were you looking for on the computer?
I was looking for Dr. Lily or John Doe brought in with a cool hat.
Well, luckily you are tech savvy enough that even without much of a description, you found the patient that was brought in with Elise, and you found their room
Okay.
number. As for Lilium Oath, you found out that they're part of the board that owns the hospital, but they're not really attached to the hospital.
Does it have any emergency contact information listed or an address?
Um, it has the number for their foundation.
I'll take it.
Okay, so you found that out, and around the time you do, the other nurse, very confused by Elise, is just kind of scratching their head as they're returning to the counter.
Yeah. High five, Elise.
All right, so you scramble away. High five, Elise. What are you guys doing with the information that you just found?
I would look up the number. Elise,
Fine.
could you call this foundation and ask for their address or something? I'm not good on the phone. They know I sound like an 8-year-old.
I dialed the number and tried to contact the number. And I put it on loudspeaker so that Gristle can hear it.
Yeah.
Uh, you get a pretty laid back guy answers the phone. Hello, this is the Foundation for Lilium Oath.
Hello? Can we do you know any way for us to like speak to Lily Oath or no?
She's pretty busy, and there's a lot of levels, and I'm just kind of there at the bottom. She's pretty far up at the top.
Is there any way that I can try to schedule an appointment with her? Would she be interested in like working with a company like mine
That
who's ready to invest?
those are a lot of big words, and I can say maybe. I don't know. Maybe you want to visit her down at her lab or something. I, you might get to meet her.
Where's the lab?
May we know where the lab is? Can you send us the location of the lab?
Sure. Do you have like, I don't know, an email? Maybe the Facebook? Like, where do you want me to send this? Honestly, you could find it on like Google Maps. It's not like some deep dark secret.
Then can you just tell us the name of the location so we can do Google Maps on it?
Yeah, it's it's a part of what was that place? Hey Bob, where's that lab at? Oh, yeah, it's It's a joint effort under the McAllister Deli.
Under the cafe?
She can afford a nicer place than that. Maybe it's for the sandwiches?
I mean, they are decent sandwiches.
They are decent sandwiches. I wonder if she gets a discount.
Well, I know I don't get a discount.
Are we talking to this guy?
I don't know if you guys are still talking to me, but I'm still on the phone, so I don't know. I'm here with you in spirit.
I'm cringing to death. Gristle takes 20 points of cringe damage and dies in front of Elise.
Awkward conversation. Okay, so is there anywhere else, like, aside from the lab, where we can possibly meet Liliumon?
Well, I don't know. If she's out in public, you're probably sure to know about it. You know, she's a pretty big celebrity here at School Island.
And I look over at Grizzles and try to whisper, like, is there anything else you want to ask?
Where does she live?
Is there by any chance you can tell us where she lives?
You know, I'm not saying I'd be one of these people, but I'm pretty sure they keep that confidential so, you know, people of my pay grade don't, you know, hassle them at their house.
No. Maybe we're like their aunt and we're trying to send them a postcard. But you also have a business venture and we're trying to get money out of them. Wink.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to send that postcard myself. At this point, the nurses come back up to both of you. Can I help you? You guys are like in the middle of the hallway having a very loud conversation. You're disrupting the patients.
Oh God.
Then I look over at Grizzle, like, and then, gesture her to, like, move to the side, like, through the chair where I was sitting at. And is there anything else that you need to know?
Wait, you guys are at a hospital?
Gristle will
Yes.
scuttle away like a cockroach.
No way!
Yeah, personally, I'll probably, like, tell the person we were here to, sorry. we met Lilium. Like, that name. And that's why we want to know where we can see her again.
Wait, hold on. Can you ask if Chad Lebowski is at that hospital? He's my cousin. He just went there like 2 days ago for breaking his ankles while skateboarding.
I will be like, sure, I guess. Only if you tell us where she is right now, sure.
I mean, I could tell you, but I'd also be lying. I don't know where she is.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's like calling your local, I don't know, pizza place and asking where Papa John lives.
Papa John.
I guess that's everything then.
Well, thank you for helping us. Bye.
Hey, can I save this number in my phone?
I guess you can. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Only if you tell us your number, sure.
Hey, I'll text you and then you'll get my number. Cool. And then the phone will hang up.
That was a
Crystal,
very good guy.
Crystal shudders.
Not sure if that's a very good idea.
Ew. Ew, gross.
Well, is there
Fucking
anything else in the hospital that you want to check out before we try to find my friend?
Crystal's gonna like look inside their pockets of their lab coat of like all the stuff that they've definitely been stashing along the way. Is there any other good drugs that I can get from the hospital?
Ah, you can give me a stealth check, but beyond that, when you were on the computer, you didn't look up for your own friends' information?
Oh yeah, no, I
I
definitely
know.
did.
I wondered about that too.
It's like, they lost to the boy. It's fine.
Chris will be like, they're fine. They don't need to listen.
But when you
Well,
look up
mine is probably fine.
your own friends' information, none of them show up on the hospital records.
Oh, by the way, can she still check it out? Though, as I forgot one thing.
Hmm.
Like if like she can still check out like if there are others that are in the hospital.
What does that mean?
Like if like Isaac, Revi, and Atlas are in the hospital.
Oh, um, I mean, she could go back and try to check again.
Did I find us in the hospital records?
Yeah, well, um, you didn't specifically find yourself. Like, you did find that there was an unknown patient in the hospital.
That for each of us though?
No, so like your friends you didn't find in the hospital at all, but for yourself you did find an unknown patient showed up at the hospital.
So I'm just unknown.
Yeah, you are Jane Doe.
What about Elise?
Yeah, Elise is there.
Oh, okay. I'm just a grifter.
And with your stealth roll, uh, with your stealth roll and your perform check, you are able to pocket a few drugs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my but wait, this like so if ever in the records like does Grizzle find anything else though? Like there is nobody else but the two of us?
um, well,
I mean for now.
you never gave her any names, but only two of you showed up at the hospital at the same time.
Okay.
If you gave her names and she was able to get back on the computer, she could check, I guess.
Hmm. But her friends are not there, right? Like she was able to confirm
Yes. At least
that.
no one with the names of her friends showed up
Or with their descriptions.
or fit their descriptions.
All alone.
Well, after she's done with like her drug hunting, I look at her and be like, "Do you mind trying to look for some other people if you don't mind?"
Sure, if I can try to get back to a computer. We could probably
Okay.
go to a different information kiosk.
Then okay. So I tried to like look for another one, probably on a different floor. We we find somewhere some other PC over there.
All right. It's going to take another perform check from both of you.
Sorry.
Wee woo. If I do really good, can I get a promotion? Can I be a doctor?
Oh yeah.
Well, I doubt you'll do as well as Elise right there.
3d6 plus 12. Oh, fuck.
And also Val is on the way back.
Yay! There we get it. There we go. I've been rolling like.
Well, with Elise's amazing performance of having a heart attack in the middle of a hospital, drawing all of the doctors and nurses away,
Oh, good job.
you're able to hop on the computer and look through the records. You do not find anyone with the names that Elise has provided you.
Damn. Is there anything else at the kiosk that I can try to like look at or like do? Any wallets? There's like I don't know, useful things. People tranquilizers. A people tranquilizer gun for me?
No, you can steal someone's family picture at their desk if you want, though.
Is it cute?
It's wholesome.
Sure.
Wholesome.
There's really nothing wholesome about it being stolen, but okay. And, so when you walk away, and you probably, give Elise the thumbs up or something, and Elise's heart attack suddenly ends, and she feels fine, and she's able to somehow convince the nurses and doctors to walk away without issue.
Wow. Impressive. Impressive.
Thank you. I try. I very much try.
As we walk away a little bit, I didn't see any information about your friends, but I did find this really, really wholesome picture.
Try to look at the picture to see if it's like anything important. Do I see anything that's like worthy?
You see pictures like this on your employees' desks all the time.
Well, is there anything like at the back of the photo?
No, it is just a family photo. It probably meant a lot to somebody.
Okay.
Mine now.
Yeah.
I never knew my father.
Good point, Atlas.
What?
What?
Oh, Atlas said that
Chocolate
Elise doesn't look at her employees' desks.
I mean, I don't even talk to my secretary or anybody. So you made me mad, just to be fair.
So what are you guys going to do in the hospital next? Are you going to the children's rooms to take their candy, or?
I think it's time to go.
Well, I was hoping that I can drag Val along with us. So before we go,
So you're making your way to Val's room?
Yeah. He's gonna just depose his way with us.
So, you end up making your way to the floor, and you find yourself on the psych ward.
Hmm. Do we see him, or is he like wrapped around in something like that white jacket or what?
Um, you see the entrance to a day room, and there's a nurse kind of standing guard outside.
I look over at Grizzle. Do you think it's safe for us to try to break in to get my friend?
I look up. I mean, if we do well enough, it won't matter.
Hmm. So I tried to go to the nurse and try to chat her up and be like, "So hey, nurse, how's your day?"
All right. Um, how are you going to distract her enough to let Gristle through when she's in front of the door?
Well, I'll probably hmm, I wonder if it's still gonna work. Just in front of the door, and where are we?
You
Like we're
are
like position wise, like where are we? Like, are we far away from her?
no,
And
you're both fairly close. There's a turn in the hallway, and there's two big doors that lead to the day room, and the nurses standing in front of it, standing guard to make sure people
and
don't
how many are
come
they?
in or out. There's just one.
Just one.
Yep.
Um, and if ever I try to do something, Grizzle can get in, right?
Maybe.
Sneaky
Maybe.
approach powers activate.
And you door, there's like a turn in the hallway, right?
Yeah, there's a turn in the hallway.
Okay. So I'll probably like do it this way. So I walk casually to that turn in the hallway, and then I try to like I let myself fall on the ground, like knees on the ground, and like act like as if my chest is hurting like crazy.
Oh
All
no,
right.
not a second heart attack here.
In one day. Um.
That's the
So.
only way I can think of. We're in the hospital. So
So
It works.
I don't need a perform roll as the nurse sees you and gets distressed and grabs their walkie-talkie and calls for other nurses to come help you.
and then I try to gesture to Grizzle like, go in, go in.
I scuttle.
There is still the nurse in front of the door.
Oh my god.
That,
Okay, wait,
that,
wait, 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 wait. Oh,
that
if that's not enough to take her, I'll be like, um, and then I
Wait,
try to like lie down on the floor, like, oh no, I cannot stand anymore. I think I need two people to carry me.
wait a second. Wait a second. I have a great idea. I'm gonna walk up to the nurse. Wow, what's going on there? And I show my badge kind of quickly, and I'm like, I gotta go to like floor F.
uh, Crystal, give me a perform roll.
I'm sure this will work out in our favor. Or not. 19! How do I keep rolling the same thing? That's so unkind.
The nurse sighs and is like, just help me get this patient back. She's clearly from the psych ward.
Uh-oh. I guess I walk with the nurse.
And the nurse calls over the walkie, false alarm. All right, grab her arms.
I grab Elise's arms and like I'm I am really thinking about just dropping you and running for the door. She's big.
Now we're gonna have a time trying to break off the ward together. Oh goodness dear.
Thinking about it.
The nurse will grab Elise by the legs.
I try to struggle and panic and be like, wait, no, it's because of my heart. Don't, I'm not a psych patient. And then I tried to bring out like my medicine bottle as proof that I'm not psycho.
Yeah, a lot of people in this ward have the heart medication.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
The bell. How much of this have you kept up with? Any of it?
I was at a birthday dinner, but they found my room. My room is 666. Gristle's trying to break out. That's pretty much all I know.
So they met up. They found where you were. They came to meet up with you, but they found out that you were moved to the psych ward. and so they're trying to break into the psych ward, and what they managed to accomplish is to make the nurse guarding the psych ward think that Elise actually belongs in the psych ward, and Gristle is a nurse. They think Gristle's a nurse, so they're having Gristle help them carry Elise into the psych ward. In a way, this is working.
It sounds fascinating. I'm glad it came in at this point in time.
Wait, so they still think that I'm a psycho, okay.
I think this works though. I think this works because we need into the psych ward to get Valentyne.
That's fair. I guess I'm gonna just let it be for now. Until we get it. Because I was thinking like, can you please call my doctor? He's in here too.
Aww, it's okay. It's all right, buddy. It's gonna be all right. I'm sure they got fruit snacks in here. You like fruit snacks? With hats? Hats shaped like fruit snacks? I don't know.
Wow, I sent Aster my new artwork, and he just has the old artwork. I see how it is.
I know. I know.
Oh.
Aster forgot. I was also gonna say that too.
Aster, you suck. Boo.
But
Boo. Okay, I'm done.
So they will throw Elise on a bed, and it's like, admittance will be here soon. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Keep watch over. The nurse will say to Gristle.
Aye, Captain.
And then the nurse will head out.
Cool. Operation Break Inside the Psych Ward is a success. So, Flora fell off the bed again, but I don't know what her deal is. She's just sitting in the corner being sad.
Flora can stay off the bed and be sad. So.
No, he just said you suffer. I'm sorry. It's been decided.
So what are you doing, Elise or Gristle?
Well, I'm taken away, so like, can I even do anything at this point?
Yeah, I'm freeing you. You're good. We can go look for Val.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. I look at Grizzle and be like, "Thank you for helping me. I hope we find a way out from this situation."
Yeah, no problem, homie. I'm just glad I didn't have to put you on a people leash.
Yeah, so I tried to look for Val.
um, yeah, so it honestly doesn't take you guys too long to locate Val in the day room showing off his card tricks to other patients.
Did Aster die?
What? Hello?
Your mic cut
Hello.
out.
Did it?
I think so.
Kind of a little bit, yes. Just like you went quiet so suddenly.
Huh. Yeah, it doesn't take you very long to find Valentine showing off card tricks to the other psych patients in the day room.
You just now watch the card. Keep your eyes on it, because change into digit. Nah, I don't like. But I'm just gonna play this on top of here, do this trick and shuffle here. Haha, yeah. Take my pill, please.
Nice.
Where?
Or-
Wow! Wow! Do you see that guy over there? Yeah,
I
cool
think
though.
that's it.
That's him.
Um, I look at Val apprehensively and slowly make my way to him and be like, "Val, are you okay? Is this you?"
Slowly turns head. He says out loud, "Oh, hi, Elise." He says, excited. "How are you today? I didn't know you were here."
You don't know? You don't remember anything?
Aster, do I remember anything?
Oh God.
um, yeah, you remember waking up with Elise. However, a lot of that became very hazy afterwards because then you started talking about Lav the next time you woke up, and things went south from there.
Listen. He helped me, okay? As I talk to the potato, assuming it's Aster, because I don't know if they allow me to have phones in the psych ward.
No, you also don't have your dual disc.
I will murder every single one of them. Just kidding. I'm just here doing card tricks. Honestly, I don't even know how I got cards in, but I know how I'm gonna get them out with myself. Please. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Why am I
No,
here?
not the prison wallet. No.
I look
Listen,
over
it's
at
called the
Crystal.
prison pocket. What?
Oh.
Everyone's scooting away from. Come back. He probably do they have like a medical eye patch on him? If not, if they didn't give him one, he probably just wrapped a napkin or whatever he can find around the left eye.
uh, yes, you were able to find a napkin to wrap around your left eye.
Very good. Also, it's been a while. Can y'all hear me just fine? I just want to make sure my mic's working well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What about you, chat? Am I sounding good to y'all? Val says expectantly as he stares at the potato. Very good. Thank you, random citizen. I love you too.
A
What are the
random.
cards I'm playing with, Aster? Potato.
Oh, random playing cards. You don't have your Digimon cards with you.
I will kill them all.
Wow.
Gently when they sleep.
Oh.
With a pillow.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it has been fun showing off my playing card collection, I guess. Nurse, Am I supposed to like? Am I able to leave, or am I stuck here? What's the dealio?
Uh, so two nurses will come in. Uh, yeah, we can have a doctor check your condition later. We're here to admit a new patient, but they weren't in the bed.
Oh, you might have lost track of them. From what I hear, I think they took a jog in the opposite way.
And they both go down different hallways looking for said patient.
Now's our chance, I think.
We wiggle out. We wiggle. We go.
Let's go.
I floss. I floss on the way out.
Oh no.
Change into digital champions.
So it's like
Where
Val, like
are
in
my
a
freaking
jacket.
cards?
You know that kind of white jacket, like where you wrap around and stuff.
Oh
Or
yeah,
no?
what does my outfit consist of, Mr. Aster Potato?
Also asked.
Wh-
You
what
chose
are...
the wrong photo.
Wait,
The back one.
did I?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Aster's in
Wait,
trouble.
User.
no, I didn't. I don't think. No, I'm pretty sure. No, that's the right photo.
That one had the pink jacket. That's not the right one.
It will be the right one for now, but I am like 90% sure that that's the. Anyway,
I'm sure that we'll fix it later. But what am I wearing?
Hey.
scrubs, that thing.
Ah, yes.
You're currently
Yep,
wearing
fun.
scrubs.
That was a good show.
And so, you guys are
Hey.
making your way out of the psych ward.
I'm keeping these cards.
As you guys make your way out of the psych ward, you obviously walk by the nurse that is stationed outside. What are you guys doing?
These guys
Wait,
are being. Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
These
that's fine.
guys.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm the nurse. You silly goose. These guys are getting readmitted to the medical ward. They
I no
have.
longer see laugh. I'm healthy now.
I don't want to go that far. More like they have tummy aches because they ate a lot of fruit snacks.
I just can't help myself to those nice, colorful gummies.
Can I see the doctor's orders?
Nurse Gristle.
The doctor's orders? I have them submitted through what's the shittiest medical app that they run at this hospital?
Messenger. As a medical app.
Yeah, you can check it on there. I have it submitted. I know they were having server issues though, but they're there.
Wait here just a moment, and the nurse is going to head around the corner to check.
Yeah, right, bitch. All right, let's scuttle out. Turns out I did submit the forms.
Let's do what we do best and cheese it. Don't worry, I have a distraction in my hand. Shuffles cards. I can throw them in faces. They'll never see it coming. And worst case scenario, paper cuts.
Oh, that's so rude.
Listen, they're in my way, and they stole my cards and my clothes.
You actually need to find
Yeah.
disable this too.
I definitely need that.
Oh,
for
I
us to
I
find
get
it.
you. I get you. Ah, I see.
Also, wait, I'm gonna whisper to Grizzle. Maybe mentioning the doctor's name that's assigned to me can help us get out of here.
Well, you guys are just booking it, right?
Yeah, I thought we were just jumping out of the hospital.
Jumping out the window, or just making your way
Away.
out?
Be outside.
Making our way downtown,
There we go.
walking fast.
There we go.
Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-ba. Now it's correct. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na. I'm proud of you, my son. Go forth. Bring happiness into this life.
So
I
the
almost forgot Lav looks at Mirror. Hi!
so the people at the front desk will definitely look at you awkwardly as you run out of the hospital.
We are the away.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, yeah, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm a commercial.
So are we heading straight to the lab?
The lab.
I
Yep.
think you guys made a mistake by breaking Val out of
The
the
lab?
second floor.
We're heading to the lab?
um,
Where's that
Honestly,
handsome
I
devil
kind of
gone?
want to ask Grisel, are you sure you want us to bring him with us? I was gonna ask her.
this isn't him all the time.
It seems like something happened to him without me knowing it. He's not as crazy as he was before.
He's not as crazy. He was worse.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I'm right here and I'm completely sane. Isn't that right, Aster Potato? This, honestly, I don't know why I grabbed a potato and I'm using it. Did you know that it actually can conduct electricity if it's connected with the... Anyways, not a point. Drops the potato. I'm done with it.
Just
So...
like the actual Aster. Dropped
Wait.
like a sack
Dr-
of shit.
Ouch. Ouch. Well, it could be the funny meds they may have put me on. I don't remember. It's a little fuzzy.
Those should wear off in like 8 to 16 hours. You should be good. Just drinks lots of water.
Do I know Grisel has those tranquilizers with her?
No, you wouldn't have seen her pocket them.
Okay, okay. Because, like, if I do, I'm gonna whisper to her and be like, get those tranquilizers ready just in case.
I also
Yeah.
need my masks, damn it. And where's my scythe? But I guess this doesn't really look like the digital world.
I don't think we are in the digital world at the moment. I think we got back to the human world.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy? Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody.
and by the way, I never met you. Bows. I am, who am I? Val, in time. You can call me Val. It is nice to meet you, random nurse.
Oh, hi. My name's Gristle. I'm actually a little bit of a professor myself. Not actually a nurse. I just kind of beat one up and took their clothes.
Oh, okay. So, like, are you a professor or a professor?
I'm not a furry.
What? No, not like that.
Gristle, like,
Ignore. It went over your head. It's fine.
I'm short. Be nice to me. A lot of things go over my head, okay?
Pat,
Literally.
pat. I'm sorry, Crystal Nurse Professor. I did not mean in any offense. I'm sorry. Here's a playing card.
Oh, my mic is like the noise suppression was not picking up the feral hissing.
The feral hissing.
Just
You know, I think this nurse is trying to kill me. I'm gonna stay with you, Elise.
I guess
So,
that's fine. Anyway, do you remember anything about Lilia Most? Wow.
Aster Potato? What do I remember? Oh,
well,
floating
Val.
AI in my hand.
Well, Val, you vaguely remember that someone showed up to the hospital room when you first woke up, but you don't remember much about them at all.
Okay.
He
Well, I
doesn't.
was approached by a mysterious stranger when I first got admitted into this area, which I wasn't in when we woke up together. Not in any kind of way that may be taken correctly. I don't remember who that person is or, when I was taken away. Like, I guess I was kidnapped. So, my memory's a little fuzzy.
Okay, then are you just gonna join us? We're gonna go somewhere.
Of
Or would you
course.
rather? Okay.
I mean,
So,
Then again,
we work together in a team, and I definitely don't think I could get my dual disc alone.
so your priority is going to find Lilium at the lab,
yes.
not
Lilia
checking
Most at the
on,
lab.
not checking on your family.
Well, I
It's
Oh,
was
good
okay.
point.
I honestly hoping to do that, but I
It,
guess no. She's the one that like I first woke up to, and I need answers like, am I really in the human world right now? And like, given that I don't see Lunamon, the Digivice isn't working, and then the reason why I also try to look for like if Atlas and the others are like in the hospital records was to confirm things. So
okay,
I'm I'm probably gonna do that first for now.
fair enough. You don't trust your parents that much anyway.
I don't trust anybody.
um, so you all plan on making your way to the McAllister Deli?
Yeah.
Yes.
As Val stays silent but follows along.
I shall. If I talk too much, the nurses might think I'm in trouble or scary.
um, so, do you hail a cab? Maybe take a tram?
Wait, so is the lab not in this area?
Uh,
Um,
I mean, it's within the city, but it's still, it's a
far
big
away.
city.
Okay. Since
Do
I
you
have my
walk?
phone and it's working, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I look at Grizzle and Val and be like, wait, I'm just gonna confirm one more thing. And then I put out my phone and I try to call my driver.
Your
Would they
driver
pick
picks
up?
up. Your drive.
So I tell my driver to pick me up at where I am right now and make sure to bring a car that can like, bring three people with me.
A ride
Also, I
for
need some clothes because I'm pretty sure these scrubs are kinda suspicious wandering around in them. I'm just
Okay.
saying, maybe we
And
should have a wardrobe change for me, or else we're gonna draw a little too much attention.
and your driver is going to say, "A ride for three, Elise. You've never asked for
yeah,
a ride for more than one." Oh,
We're
good
business
day,
partners.
ma'am. Yes, business partners.
Yes,
If that's what you want to
yes.
call it.
I'm so happy for you, madam. Yes. I love that you have friends. Yes.
let's just say that we have an emergency and we have to deal with it. And can you please bring clothes for a man who's like and then I try
Wait,
to
last
describe
scene
how
wearing a hoodie. 5'6" last scene wearing a hoodie, walking
yes.
away from the scene.
So yeah, bring
Any
clothes with you, please.
specifics on those clothes or?
Well, I look at Val and be like, "What do you want?"
Gives the puppy dog eyes. You know my style. I don't know fashion though.
And I just be like, "Well, I guess just bring some flashy clothes along with you."
Flashy, got it. And um about 10 minutes later, the car pulls up and Val gets some leopard print snakeskin clothes.
Well,
Wow.
I think they've reduced me from crazy man to male hooker. I guess at least that makes your driver or you my pimp.
Oh no! Oh
Listen,
no!
he brought leopard print. I'm just saying.
Funny story. IRL. One of
Okay,
Aster's favorite designs. He's got
leopard.
leopard shirts that he wears regularly.
Leopard print is amazing. I don't know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
No wonder, no wonder that's the outfit that you gave out. It shows.
Thank you so much, Elise. Now we can investigate without drawing too much attention.
That's yeah.
Well, listen, I'm calming down. The world is fine. I will be okay. It is all good. Although I just realized it brought me close, but I guess I'm changing the car. Ladies, please avert your eyes.
Explicitly doesn't. Oh, I'm kidding.
Elise just like rolls her eyes and like looks away.
And the driver comes up to Elise while Val is changing. Madam, a word if I may.
Okay.
Not to overstep, and I'm so glad that you're broadening your horizons, but perhaps you should take better care of your company.
I asked him like what's wrong, and I also how's my parents?
As you ask him what's wrong, Gristle is obviously doing Gristle things with hair that hasn't seen shampoo in months and tattered nursing outfits, while Val is changing out of possibly soiled, um, possibly soiled scrubs. Hmm. Well, your parents are doing fine. They heard that your condition has improved and was hoping to meet with you.
So they're alive?
Uh, excuse me?
They are alive. Are they alive?
Well,
Hello?
I would
Breathing and
hope
breathing.
I would hope so. Is there a reason they shouldn't be alive?
Well,
Her name
Elise
is
tries
Elise,
to
not alive.
Elise, tries to like, hide her smile and like, relief. And she looks over at Val and then Grizzle. Do you guys want to go ahead to the lab? You can still bring the car with you.
Are you still coming to the lab?
I'll probably catch up to you guys. I just need to check something very important.
Well, I say we go as a team.
I am indifferent.
I thought you were Gristle.
I am Gristle. And Gristle is indifferent.
The statement. Not the name. My bad. I got confused.
I mean,
Well,
you can check it out, Val with Gristle, if you want to.
uh, I think I will, no offense to Gristle. I mean, it is nice to meet you, but I think I'll stick with you, Elise, because you're the one constant, well, the one thing I can truly remember so it's be a little weird to separate now. Cue in the anxiety and also that fear I have, especially with this person I'm not sure with. But if it makes you comfortable, if it is doing something where it involves checking on your family, I could sit in the car. I just figure it'd be better if we go together in case crazy shit happens, like that crazy shit that happened. Aster Potato, do I remember the crazy shit that happened?
uh, yes, yes.
Very
I
good.
not sure which specific crazy shit, but you remember the crazy shit. um, well, Elise,
I guess you can come with me. What about you, Crystal?
I guess I am going to go scavenge around the lab.
so Gristle, you
Okay.
are heading to the lab.
I am heading to the lab, incognito.
You mind if you
Incognito.
look for like a dual disc as well, if you can find one?
Okay.
Yes,
Then
please,
yeah,
thank you.
I instruct the driver to like drive Gristle over to the lab and then like organize another ride for me and Val to go to, you know, home first.
Is Elise like rich?
Yes.
Can I get
It
like
Yes.
a letter of like approval from like their family, like for the lab? I feel
A
like
letter of
that bit might be bueno.
so
Ooh.
Gristle,
Well,
are you sure that you want to head to the lab while they head to her house?
Yeah, I just wanted to like look around the lab and
Okay.
like see if there was anything sketchy about it. I wasn't gonna go inside.
Okay. Um. So the driver, you want the driver to take Gristle to the lab and then come back and pick you up and take you to the mansion, or to get you
yeah,
another ride?
yeah. And also like I probably like give Gristle like a business card, like a calling card, just in case she needs it. Because like we did introduce ourselves as like somebody who's interested to partner with like William O. So at least that should help her.
Okay. And you don't want the driver to schedule you a separate ride, just yeah.
Yeah, if that works,
Okay.
that too. Like
I'm sure
so
your
at least it goes
family.
like the same
I'm sure your family has plenty of drivers. um. So he takes Gristle to the lab, and you're soon picked up and taken to your family's mansion. Gristle, you have managed to find a hoodie to try to be incognito as you stand in front of McAllister's deli.
Okay.
All right.
Don't be a bitch.
Do you want to go inside the deli?
I'm looking at it.
No matter what angle you take, it very much just looks like a cafe.
Let's see.
Are you about to you go in, or?
I could order a sandwich. Oh wait, I have no money. I could look sad until somebody offers me a sandwich.
Okay, we'll come back to that. uh Meanwhile, Elise and Val, you pull up at Elise's parents' house or mansion. Um
Ooh,
I'm with a guy with leopard print.
uh,
She. Oh my god.
and I'm going to a nice big mansion with some rich girl. Definitely not a male hooker.
An escort.
But I will strut my stuff in this leopard print.
and you might smell just a little bit of urine.
What the
I did
fuck?
not pee in these new clothes, thank you, Aster.
Oh no, it's not your pee.
Oh no. Um. So, Elise, are you having Val come inside with you, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him come inside with me.
Okay.
But I'll probably like tell the maid to like escort him somewhere like in my like probably like in the receiving area. Let him chill if he wants to eat whatever he can at the house if he wants to as well.
You mean not over-medicated Jello cups? I love this place.
And so you leave him behind inside the mansion as you go on. I assume to
Well,
find.
have like a maid or a butler watch over him because I know his mental state.
So, you find one of your maids to watch over Val. You actually recognize them as one of the maids that you thought died that night.
When I look at her, I'm really happy to see her, but try to act normal because like since they're alive. But I tried to ask her, has anything weird happened in the mansion? Like, has it been very, very cold recently?
I mean, not unusually cold. I suppose the oddest thing that happened was you saying that you're glad. I mean, it's good to see you back, Elise.
What do you mean? Like, how long have I been gone?
Uh, at least a month, right?
A month?
Yeah, how long ago was it that you were hospitalized?
Was I in a coma?
I'll be honest, I wasn't given the details. I just know that you were pretty sick and wound up in the hospital.
Is there anything else that I should know?
Not that I know of. Uh, I'm sure your parents are worried about you, and they heard that you woke up, so I'm sure they'd be excited to see you.
Then can you bring me over to them?
Uh, sure. This is the maid you asked to look over Val, by the way. Um, but she'll understand your intent and get another staff member to supervise Val
Okay.
as the maid will take you to your parents. Gristle, back to you. Gristle?
He's muted.
Oh,
Fleur was sad.
fair enough, but you're back with us now, right?
For the most part.
So, you take a seat at the cafe counter, looking very pathetic and staring at people as your tummy growls, watching each person that passes by, looking longingly at them. They all ignore you for the most part. However, a person in the back of the cafe takes notice of you and eventually comes up. Well, hello there. You are looking pretty pathetic. Do you want some food?
Recognize the person?
Yeah, it's Elise.
It's Elise?
It's Elise.
Interesting.
Is it actually Elise?
I mean, I don't know. You think it looks like Elise?
But they came from the back of the building, and I just came from another location with Elise.
Yeah.
Eliseception.
Okay. Yeah, they're wearing completely different clothes, aren't they?
Actually, it's pretty much the same. But what was that slight
Elise
mishap
was
we
in
had?
hospital shit. Wasn't she?
Yeah, she probably was in scrubs too. To be honest.
What the fuck? Okay. I roll vibe check.
Okay, give me that decipher intent roll.
This is why I have my identity crisis as Elise.
There we go.
3d6 plus 9. 3d6 plus 9.
And Kylo.
Ooh.
What kind of vibe check are you trying to get off of them, by the way?
Well, first off, if this is actually Elise, that's the big one. Like my Elise that I've been talking to for the last day.
They seem completely different, to be honest.
I am a hungry person. I raise my eyebrows. Do they call me Gristle? At any
No.
point?
No, they do not.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Elise.
Nice to meet you, Elise. I'm Gristle.
That's a funny name.
That's still very nice.
And they tell you to order anything you want off the menu, and they'll cover it.
Alright, I'm between the most expensive and the girthiest. What looks better?
Both look really good.
I'll go with girth.
Okay. Um, so we will make our way back to Elise as you walk into your parents' room. Oh, it's good to see you back.
I look at them at first and shocked to see them alive. Because, I do remember one of their heads falling off the bed, so. And I'll probably be like, you are alive. Um,
Yeah, I mean, we're not that old.
I try to shake my head off and be like, what has happened? Like, I heard that I was out for a month. Like, how did I end up in the hospital?
Well, you know you've always been a sick child. It's not that surprising, but it's still not pleasant for anybody to go through. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
How is the company so far?
Fine. It's doing alright. We managed to, pull down the fort with your sister while you were, in the hospital.
With my sister? What do you mean, my sister?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Why is my... she's not supposed to be here? Where is she?
Uh, I don't know. She's probably out eating or something at the moment.
Um,
She's always
is there
been a free.
anywhere I need to go? Like, do I need to go back to the company right immediately or no?
Not really. Obviously, since you've tried to step up and lighten the load on her, the company has been doing all right, but your sister has it covered.
Okay. Like, then I probably should go for now.
You know, she's always been such a free spirit, that one. We have much better food here than in the town that she likes to visit, but she does what she does.
Okay. Well, well, I'm glad to see that you're all fine and well. So, I'm gonna go ahead now. Thank you. So
Are
since
you are you
um
sure you're feeling better? They'll ask as your mood seems to deflate a bit.
I try to smile and be like, yeah, I'm very well right now. I mean, I just got off the hospital, so
Hmm.
it's a little bit uh, getting used to.
Okay, well, be sure to relax.
And then I leave my room and like, I mean, I leave the room and then like head to my room and I try to look around if there are like maids around the house.
There are.
Okay. So I approach one of them and be like, "Do you know where my sister is?"
Yeah, I think she went to visit the lab, right?
So she's at the lab right now. And then I try to look in the mirror to see what I look like right now,
Uh, you look about as expected.
as expected. Like how I look like like, before.
You look just like you did in the digital world.
Okay.
Yep.
So making sure that I still look the same, I head straight to my room and then like, change clothes because like as you said, I'm also in
Mm-hmm.
scrubs.
Yep.
And then I try to like ask one of the maids if there are any if they know where I know. Um what does my sister look like?
they kind of laugh. Well, you've been trying to copy her since you were little, so you should know.
I I like I okay. I try to like, look away and be like, huh, this is gonna be so weird. And then I try to look for Val, like to see how he is.
Um, so Val, what are you up to with your handler, I guess?
I guess I'm getting the grand tour, and then when she comes and like checks on us, I'm probably just doing card tricks while I wait.
Hmm.
If I'm being honest, because Val has never been in this mansion other than in a dreamscape. But
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, he's kind of looking at the taking a tour with the nurse maid and then showing card tricks. That's about it. Not nurse, you know what I meant.
Yes. So you find Val doing card tricks around your family portraits.
And I try to look around the portraits to see just how what, you know, the people on the portraits look like.
Um, so there's your parents, your sister. In some of the portraits, you basically look like twins. In some of the portraits, you're a bit smaller than her.
Okay. And then I'll look at Val and be like, "Do you still need anything? I think we should just scratch up to like Grisel at this point.
Sure, that sounds fine with me.
Are you
Thank
fine
you
with your
for the
clothes?"
tour. I am. I am kind of missing my dual disc, so hopefully we can find that soon. But and also my decks because that's a lot of money.
Actually, I do remember that, like, I am sponsoring him, right? Like there's like this part, like I know I was sponsoring him. That, or no.
Oh,
I
I forget if that actually was a thing.
It's like, since I am sponsoring him, if he really wants those cards back, I can just buy him.
He gets results. Um,
Jaja just pulls out the credit card. Oh wait, Elise just pulls out the credit cards. Like, here you go, brand new deck.
um,
Yep.
so, now that you finished visiting your parents, what's the plan?
Well, since he said that he needs his cards, I can buy those cards. I'm gonna buy back those cards. And then I asked Val, like, "Are you ready to go to the lab with me?
Of course. Thank you so much.
Does he get it though, or no?"
The cards? Get
Oh
what?
yeah, Aster, do I have my taser with me?
Yes, you
Sheesh.
actually no, you don't have your taser right now, but
But can I get it? Can I buy it? I'm
not right this second. And as for the cards, you ordered extremely fast shipping, but it's still gonna take a minute. Um, so you guys want to head to the lab?
um, yes, like, but do I get my taser?
Sheesh.
Do I get my taser or no?
Um, one of the security guards
You can be a
gives you
downgraded pepper
gives
spray.
you a taser. Is like, be very careful with this, ma'am. I understand wanting to feel safe in the city. Not that there's been any crime within the city for decades.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
put it like inside my bag, my small bag, and I say thank you. And then I'll, head to the car with Bao.
All right. So,
Cue the Sonic Adventure 2 battle music.
after you guys roll around, not quite at the speed of sound for a little bit, you eventually make your way into the cafe and see Gristle surrounded by like 10 plates of food.
Yeah.
So, um, I went in and but I tried to look around because, like, we find out that the lab is like underground, right? So I tried to look around the cafe to see like if there's anything odd, like, a certain passageway that leads there, or like a certain door, elevator, anything.
Um, you'd notice something else odd almost right away, which is someone that looks just like you, kind of drunk, slapping Gristle on the back. You're hilarious.
Chan chan chan.
Nom 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 nom.
Where
Look
does he
over.
go?
Should we bother Grisel? She seems to be enjoying herself.
Gristle, how's the food?
Nom 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 nom.
I think she's in a comatose state of eating. Wait, that's not even a thing. She will be in a food coma soon, though.
And right next to Gristle, the other Elise is laughing.
Wait, she's with the other Elise.
Yes, she is.
Dun,
Thanks for
dun,
the
dun,
sub, but
They're feeding me.
yeah, the other Elise is laughing. Oh, she'll be in more than a food coma soon. I don't know how she's fitting this all. She's eaten more than her own body weight.
I don't want to mention the
I
name.
can hire scientists who study this person.
That's what she says.
Oh,
God.
wow. Thanks for the subs, Val. But, But yes, Val, the other Elise is talking to you.
To me?
Well, yeah, she was commentating on your commentatory.
Oh, Val doesn't know how quite to feel, because he remembers watching certain things involving these two individuals that he'd rather not speak of. Oh, hi, my name is Val. You look very similar to Elise over here.
Oh, isn't that what she's going by right now? I mean, it did get her into a few bars when she was little.
What the fuck?
And this is what wakes Gristle out of her food state.
I stop for a second, remove the turkey bone that's bigger than my head, like, out of my throat, and, like, go, like, yeah, no, I'm very confused by this, and I just met other Elise today, but they have tenure. I need answers.
Well, other Elise, she'd say, going up to give other Elise a hug. This is just my... What
I'm really shocked at the reaction. Just like, I'm just frozen and quiet on the spot as she does that.
So, she gives other Elise a hug and rubs her face on her face. This is just my cute little sister.
Wait, she says, I'm the little sister?
Yes. Yes, she does.
I look at her and be like, what do you mean? Why are you here?
And she'd be confused for a moment before another person, this one, actually, no. Yeah, this person actually wearing a cloak shows up. It's best not to ask.
Lynch.
Wait, so a random person in cloak?
Yeah, a random person in a cloak shows
Do
up.
we get to see the features of the person inside the coat?
They're cloaked pretty well, but you can tell it's a taller guy.
I will step in
Taller.
between the hooded person and Elise. The Elise I know, not other Elise. Eliseception.
Technically,
Because
both
Val
of them.
is ready to protect, even though he doesn't have anything. But he's ready. He's got a deck of playing cards. He knows how to throw them.
Is Gristle just fucked?
Get behind me, and I can protect both of you. But, I think you're closer to the hooded men than I can get to in time. I'm sorry.
Well, little Lumi, it's just best not to worry about these things.
Does
Oh
this
my
figure
god.
sound familiar?
Mm, not really. Not really, no.
Aster is really. I look at the guy. What did you just say?
That it's
What
best
did you
not to.
call me?
He'd chuckle a little. I called you your name. Or is that.
What?
How do you know my name?
Like I said, it's best not to question these things. You really should just return home and live a comfortable life.
Don't forget he also said little.
Is there any way we recognize this person or no?
I mean, you can give me a perception roll. I suppose there might be one clue, but for the most part, you guys wouldn't recognize him.
So I guess it's not that person.
Uh, um, yeah, it's a very good perception roll. But did anyone else? Gristle would have no way of knowing him, but Val, did you
I'll
also?
roll.
It's a little guy.
I doubt anyone's perception roll will beat Elise's, but
Believe in Elise. Elise for president.
Elise's Elise's definitely high rolling today.
Yeah, they are.
Just by the dice.
So Val, you wouldn't quite catch this, especially because they definitely have a gruffer way of talking, but Elise, you notice that there's I don't want to call it an accent, but some of this person's mannerisms and just their way of speaking, it reminds you somehow just a little bit of Revy.
Okay. Oh, I get it now. I get who. I get who he is. Um, I look at him and be like, um, where are the others? Cause like, if she's here, I point at like the person that looks like me, and I kind of know who you are. Where are the others? And why are you here?
I'm telling you,
How
it's best
how
to
come it's
just
just like,
leave it alone. Meanwhile, Elise is going to be like, oh, come on, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, yes, because if it was a big deal, then it would be a pickle.
Val's gotten funny over the years. He was such a quiet child.
You knew me as a child? What did stalker name is this?
It's kind of weird.
Of course I knew you as a child. I knew the others too. It's a shame they didn't show up with you guys.
Yeah, those crazy people.
Are you Santa Claus?
And the person in the cloak, just stop listening to her. Just stop.
Wah, wah, wah.
then do you guys know Lilium Oath?
And Elise will say, of course we know Lilium. Why do you think we're... Well, the food's pretty good, so I'd probably show up this. And the cloaked person will be like, walk away now.
I tried to catch up to him and be like, wait, where's Eros?
And the cloaked person will just sigh, and Elise will laugh. You really can't win, you know. They're going to keep pestering. You guys want to go to the lab?
I mean, that was our goal. Elise, wait, Gristle looks to Elise. Elise looks to Val. Val looks in the mirror at Lav.
And the cloaked person will just sigh, fine. Follow me. And he'll walk to the back of the cafe.
We'll see a world of pure imagination.
And he'll reach out his hand, but stop and turn. But I'm telling you one last time, you can just choose to leave and live
I
a
will
really...
open the door. This is getting tiresome. You've asked 5 times. Let us in.
So...
I want the Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Val opens the door, goes through to the net cafe in the back. But the person...
Ooh, coffee.
The person pushes a button on the wall, and a hidden door opens to an elevator. Well, if you insist, get on. He'll say to Elise and Gristle.
How edgy. So edgy.
Meanwhile, older sister Elise will run and grab Val. No, not that way, silly.
Oh, okay, well, thank you. I do not know where I'm going. I've never been here before, at least if I can remember. How about you, Laugh? Have you been here before? I didn't think so.
So...
Potato Aster.
No, you have never been here before as far as you know.
Thanks, Potato Aster. You're my best friend.
So, as everyone hops on the elevator and takes the ride down, once it opens up, you find yourself in a super high-tech lab. Very sci-fi. Very massive, too. The elevator takes you, like, a good 10 floors down. 10 stories down.
That's a very long ways down.
And, you guys see a pretty big guy waiting at the bottom of the elevator, and Elise is like, oh, I wish I could come with you guys, but you got it from here, big guy. You show them to Lilium. That's who they're looking for. And the big guy will turn, oh, it's been so long since I've seen you kids. Come in, give me a hug.
The fuck?
Are you also a stalker?
Oh.
Like that, man.
You know, some of my friends might say that, but no, I'm just glad to see you. And you, little one, I've never seen you before, but you're with my people.
Uh-huh.
And you'll get a big old bear hug from this guy. Have you seen my little...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And he'll pull away. So, how's my little brother been? Is he still doing all right? Anybody?
What?
looks at Potato Aster. Is your brother Aster?
Aster, what? No, no,
I don't
Atlas.
know. Oh, I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was with the mushroom that talks.
Oh, I hope he's staying off the drugs. All right, well, you guys wanted to meet Lilium, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go. And he'll start showing you the way, and you'll go through countless hallways and rooms. Lots of researchers in all of them.
So
And
that one person, is he Eros? Like
I
the
don't.
one that just talked about?
Uh, do
No.
you ask?
Yes, I'm asking you right now.
What I mean is, are you asking him?
Hmm. I guess I can just ask directly, like, since he was with us in the digital world, so I'll be like, is that you?
Huh? Yeah. I'm surprised you know my name, but yeah. I, I'm Eros.
Do you remember things like in the past few days or few weeks
God, I hope
about
so.
what do you remember?
You know, just the usual stuff. Securing the lab, hanging out with my friends, eating good food.
It is pretty good food.
She knows.
So you don't remember anything like protecting Atlas, protecting um or maybe adventuring or anything?
I mean, I do all the adventuring I can when I can, but no.
Remember a mushmon.
A mushman. You mean like a mushroom this high? He'll he'll make the rough estimation of Mushman's height.
Yes, a purple mushroom.
Ah, Digimon's cool. He'd say as he continues on towards Lilium.
So you don't remember him being with him and talking to him.
It sounds like you have some fun stories to tell.
This
Okay.
Eros is weird. Less edgy.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. Less edgy. I mean, everyone is cordial, more cordial than usual.
um, so eventually you make your way into a honestly slightly less high-tech room. It almost looks like a cozy little office, and there's the smell of sandwiches and coffee coming from it as you hear clicking from around the corner. Hey, Lilium, I brought some people who are here to see you. You know, the kids. And the clicking will continue. Well, there's nothing stopping them from coming over here, is there? And he'll turn to you guys. Alright, she's right around the corner. You kids have fun.
I'll waddle over, but I'm gonna go calm Flora down because she's being a little baby.
Okay. And you guys?
I mean, yes, I'm intrigued.
Well, I just silently observe for now.
You. So after Eros leaves, you just kind of walk around the corner and stare at Lilium as she types on her computer.
Well, I look around, like if I see anything, that like anything beyond normal, I guess, or anything that we should like, anything that will like grab my attention or something.
Um, it's a very calming office. However, every once in a while you'll notice like very futuristic high tech stuff, but that's not too out of the normal for the lab that you just went through. And as for the books, you can't really decipher what most of them are on because it's like, very, very advanced things that you haven't studied.
First atlas when we need it. um, I guess we can start off like with hi, excuse me. Can we talk to you?
um, so after staring at her for a while and then starting up the conversation, she'll slow down. Oh, I thought you were just going to stand there all day. How can I help you?
What do you know about like our siblings over there? Like, and what's your connection to Aster?
Uh, his creator, his mother. Maybe you could call me a sister? I don't know. It's hard to say. But at this point, I'm just trying to get him under control.
What do you mean under control?
Well, I mean, you've all went through quite the ordeal because of him, haven't you?
So you are aware of us going through the digital world?
Hmm. You seem to be under the impression that you've left the digital world.
So we never left the human world.
Well, no, you never came to the human world, is the better way of putting it.
To look over at Crystal and Val just to see if like they have any questions. for me.
So, is that...
Uh, I'm sorry. What my brain was like.
um,
So, uh, as you can see, the wheels of fate are turning in Aster's head as not Aster, Val's head, as he goes, wait, so you created Aster Oath AI?
yes, I created him quite some time ago. He was supposed to,
Fascinating.
and not to make this sound too grand, but he was supposed to help kind of save humanity in a way. And, well, he didn't quite live up to that.
Um,
Ah, what do you think of this Aster potato?
This lady's clearly a bitch.
I have no further questions, Your Honor, as I turn to Elise. Or, as we know her now, Little Lumi.
I shake my head and be like, anyhow, well, how did it end up like this? Like, why does suddenly like why is it only the two of us are back here? Where are the others?
Well, they're probably still wandering the digital world somewhere. When I sent when I sent your siblings to grab you, I thought they'd grab all of you, but they only reported back with two.
So is there a way for us to go back to the digital world?
Again, you've never left the digital world.
So we are still in the digital world.
Well, not that you could leave the digital world anyway.
Then where are they exactly? Like, what's the difference with where we are right now with where they are currently?
Well, you see, you're in one location of the digital world, and they're in another. However, I think what you're asking is, why does this world look so much closer to the world you knew? Right?
So basically, we are in a different world right now.
More like the digital world, thanks to Aster, is converging a lot of different worlds, and ours got sucked up in the process. But I'm working on a way to, at the very least, convert this digital world into the world we knew so we can restore our world.
So is it possible that these people, our siblings, are not existing in the world that we came from?
Hmm, that's a slightly more complicated question. It's more like, I don't want to overload you, but the problem is more like Aster played a game with your lives multiple times and at one point removed the siblings from them. If you're worried if these siblings are your siblings or not, then you don't have to worry too much.
So these siblings are different for the one that I actually know of.
The easy answer is no. This is the sibling you know.
So essentially, he hacked the code and changed the events in the world we were in.
So basically, we're all in the same timeline right now. Like one timeline, not a different worlds converging, and then now there's like multiple people of us, kind of.
Well,
I'm trying to
Good
wrap my head
question.
around
Let's ask Potato Aster. Potato Aster, what the fuck?
Yeah.
well, I think she has a very complicated answer she could give you, but she's trying to keep it simple.
How about this? How about I ask you a simpler question then? You said you want to overwrite the digital world and basically make it our world. Is that what I heard?
Correct.
That would harm the digital monsters, correct?
Incorrect.
Then explain to me how, if we rewrite the world to make it our world where Digimon didn't technically exist, how is it not going to harm the Digimon in this digital world? You are essentially changing the code.
Yes, however, well, since you've come this far, she'll snap her fingers and your all three of your Digimon will actually show up. There's nothing.
Sukazimon, yay!
If I'm able to rewrite the code of the digital world how I want, which I'm almost there, then there's no reason that Digimon can't exist alongside humans. However, the world as it is not fit for just about anybody, even Digimon. You've seen it.
True dat. True dat. I'm a garbage
Yeah,
monster.
some sort of crazy Cthulhu-like entities.
Yes, as I said, a lot of worlds are converging. The digital world is... The digital world, naturally consumes other worlds and timelines, but it's doing so at a very aggressive pace right now. And for some reason, this nation in particular is attracting a lot of horror creatures and very scary things. It almost seems attracted to it.
Oh. How would you fix something like that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. What's your name?
My name's Gristle.
I don't remember you. Well, I'm glad you asked,
Oh.
Gristle. And she'd go over to her computer and fling up a hologram. I'm currently working on essentially a serum that if you put it inside those ley lines that you have gotten to know so well, it should transform the world to appear much closer to our own, similar to this school island.
So, are you proposing that we take whatever that shit is and put it in the ley lines?
You'll have help, of course. Your
Hmm.
siblings are all very good tamers.
I don't know. I don't know why everybody wants to mess with the ley lines. It feels like whenever we do something to it, something bad happens.
I should not touch the ley. I do not use it for reasons. But speaking of that, Lilium, do you have my dual disc? Because if you have Sukazimon, holds out hand.
Oh, yes, of course.
My gun.
When you leave here, just ask them to show you to your Digivices. We took them and your Digimon under the possibility that you would have rather just stayed here without knowing about all of this. Most of the residents here actually are unaware of what's going on outside.
I would never forget my partner.
I look down at Numamon as Slurp looks up at me. I was in the void. Oh. Not great.
What Schleip is saying aside, none of the Digimon were held against their will. Schleip was actually eating a lot of food during the time that you guys were at the hospital.
Aw, that's my little guy.
Elise raises her hands and be like, if we were, out for a month, like, um, Are were we like in in a coma for a month? So everything that we experienced, did it actually happen?
Oh, you mean your adventure in the digital world? Yes. Yes, that very much happened. And is still very much happening to your three friends.
But then like if they so if they end up here, will they be like in a coma as well?
No, that was more so due to the psychological shock of seeing your siblings along with some of Aster messing with your head.
Is Aster alive?
He's somewhere in the digital world. He never wants to show his face around here. And I think that he knows that if he did, I'd definitely have to re-educate him.
I do have a question. Is it possible for like multiple yous to exist at the moment?
Hmm. Yes, Aster was actually created as a predictive AI to create thousands of timelines and secure our place in our own. However, instead of that, he decided to play a little game with your lives, and since then the digital world went to hell, and now our world is down here.
So is it also possible for like any of us to like meet multiple versions of ourselves again?
It shouldn't be likely. Usually the digital world would hash out inconsistencies like that, but I'm not gonna say it's impossible.
So you're saying that Aster decided to put me in that sensory deprivation white field, basically.
I don't know what you're referring to specifically, but whether he decided to or not, you can blame him for it.
But Aster has helped us. I don't want to just assume he's a bad guy.
Hmm. Not all bad people only do bad things, and not all good people only do good things. It's not always black and white, and Aster, he certainly has sentience, so I'm not going to say he's evil.
So, what are you wanting us to inject the ley lines again? Was it code? Was it?
It's a code that should, at the very least, overwrite the corruption and bring stability to the world, while allowing our world to somewhat return.
How do we know that it's really for stability? If it's your code, like how sure are we that they're just not using us to inject something to control everything?
Dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, dun.
you don't have to trust me, I suppose. After all, I'm not here to stop you from doing whatever it is you'd like to do. I'm just here to answer some of your questions.
Hmm. Is there a way for us to check if those codes are safe?
Mm,
Like, does Crystal have the capability to check them?
Do I
no.
get a what?
I mean, I'm assuming that she's like a computer genius, so.
She's a genius of many things, but computers, she's somewhat lacking in.
She does have a gun, though.
She
That's
does
true.
have a gun.
Yeah, no, I'm competent with computers, but
um,
I'm more of like a eco terrorist.
And
um,
I'm Val.
is there,
Sorry, I sleepy.
is there we'll probably wrap up soon, but is there, I don't really have any incentive for you all to trust me, but if there's any, I don't know, research or whatnot that you'd like to do around here, it's not as if we have many digital tamers to go around, so feel free to explore the lab, meet up with the others, and if you still don't trust what we have going on here, you can find out something for yourselves.
Hmm.
Can I decipher of intent on my Lunamon?
On your Lunamon?
Yeah, I mean, she just like conjured Lunamon back over here. How do I know that if it's my Lunamon?
Sure, sure.
They have got you there.
Plot holes.
I don't trust their cute little face.
As you stare into Lunamon's eyes, and
The
Lunamon
last
stares
bunny
back in yours.
we ran into was evil.
um,
Until
it very much looks like your Lunamon, but as it speaks, it's like, wow, that voice sounds like it might be a little different. But you're pretty sure it's
Sounds
your
like
Lunamon. But you're pretty sure it's your Lunamon.
it's not the same voice anymore. Aster throwing shade.
Damn. Sheesh.
I guess with that, like, since I sense that it is my Lunamon, like, I approach her and hug her and just like, be happy that she's the one, like, she's really like Lunamon. I Then I look at Grizzle and Val, like, do you honestly trust them? Oh wait, can I decipher into, William Oath?
Decipher's intent on Val. I don't trust this crazy man.
Oh,
Sukazimon and I will hug as well. Then he'll basically become like a backpack. Just a heads up. He's just holding on to my shoulders. He like, hey boss, how you doing?
yeah, sure, you can try to decipher intent on Lilium.
Oh my god, not good, girl.
Yeah, I mean, what she says is what it seems like.
What it seems like.
Like,
I I look over at Val and Grizzle. What do you guys think? Do you believe her? Do you trust her?
the way I can like just tell what everything's going on. I don't think they have a reason to deceive us. We have had people just straight up say that their intent's evil, so I don't know. I don't see any other leads.
I will roll decipher intent too because Val's main fear is that this will harm the Digimon. He doesn't want that.
okay.
But he also is a little sus of Lilium. But to be fair, with how we've been going through, I think we all is sus.
Sets up everyone. It's like, wow, there's a leaf. Decipher intent. Um, yeah, again, Lilium seems to be like the pretty genuine and her words. Like there doesn't seem to be any lying or anything coming from her.
You are not
And
selling it to me, sir. But that's okay.
well, like, if you roll too low, I kind of want to say, oh yeah, you think you're super sus, but I don't want to, like, I don't want to throw out that she is sus or that she's honest.
Um, I guess I can throw it this way. How about this? We do one ley line with your code just to see how it does. Do you think that's fair, Grisel and Val?
Sure.
That sounds fine to me. I just don't think I should be the one carrying the code after being described what it does. For no particular reason.
Does it like have to be only on one Digivice though? You know, if we carry the code, or
Uh, the Digivices probably can't carry it. However, I'll prepare a chip for you. We do have a location in mind for the first ley line.
and where would that be?
Yamada.
The Village of Beauty.
I gotta go
It's
let the
true.
dogs out, but I'll be right back. So
Okay. However, this code won't be ready for a week, so feel free to explore the island, meet with your friends, family, relax, take a spa day.
Well, I do have a question though. Does any of the deaths that had happened previously, anything about it real?
I mean,
And
certainly. After all, that was an entire predictive world that you came from. So, everything that happened in that world, it definitely happened.
let's say we fix the ley lines with your code. Does the reality that had happened will happen or no?
Hmm. I mean, it still happened. Those people are dead. However, as we restore the world, we might be able to start bringing some humans back.
So does that mean that whoever died last time will die again?
No, not necessarily.
I am back.
Is there anything else?
And empty.
Empty. Is there a way for me to contact you directly? Can I get your contact details, cell phone, anything?
Hmm, I won't lie, I am generally busy. However, with your Digivice, it shouldn't be a problem, right?
So I guess I'll just contact you in the future.
Very well.
I feel like
And,
she doesn't want us here anymore because we're hampering her work, probably.
well, the code will still take her about a week.
That is fair.
So I guess we'll be back in a week.
Alright, see you then. And
Did
with
you also grab my decks of cards? I know I just got some new ones, but I also like having the old ones. It is a very precious collection. Asking for a
yes,
friend.
yes, they should be with your Digivice. And we reforged that mask for you.
Yes! Oh, I was wondering where that was. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Yib.
Thank you.
and as you all leave her office. We will wrap things up there for today.
Yay!
Woo!
I see B.
Thanks everyone for
Coming
coming
to the
out.
stream.
Thank you.
More sus.
We finally get to see what happened to the people who return to the real world.
Petition
And
for
somebody
potato
dropped
Aster.
something.
Yeah, the air quotes. I have
Yes.
a pocket full of drugs.
You
Yup.
do have a pocket full of drugs.
They're her own little pocket full of sunshine.
And